Welcome back, everybody. This is Herbie with my Nomadic Dream. I am at my next boondocking spot, which is only 18 miles from Zion. But I am here for the next 10 days because I got to leave here on May 6th so that I can go to the north rim of the Grand Canyon to start my summer job as a shuttle driver. But like I said, this boondocking area is only 18 miles from Zion, so it's a really good location if you guys are wanting to boondock and check out Zion because it's free. I'll give you guys a tour of my camp. I got my solar panels out here, so I'm generating a crap ton of solar. I've got my water from in town, so I'm back to boondocking like I was in Quartzsite. When I first got here, I did have to run the generator for a couple days because I was just being lazy. But there's this big section over here that's all wide open boondocking. There's a road down there that keeps going down with some camping spots. There's a south section on the other side of that river that has spots. You got spots over there as well. But I'm here boondocking with some friends, Tim and Angie. But this is my view outside of my trailer every morning that I get to see. Yep. So the sunrises are there, the sunsets are over there, and it's just a very beautiful spot. Even comes with a fire ring. Like, it's a little better than Quartzsite, besides the fact that you gotta go find where to dump to get water, where to dump your trash, and all of that stuff. But yeah, this is a 14-day limit. So if you guys want to boondock, you guys are definitely gonna have to move. But it's not that bad. Yeah. It is super quiet, and it's really dark at night too. Like, there's not a lot of lights anywhere, so you can stargaze when there's no clouds. But since I've already checked out Zion last week, I don't really have much of a plan to go check it out again. If I do, it might be some hikes here and there. But overall, another thing. Both ways to get into this north section, the road is really torn up. Like, there's some big old potholes. Like, I'll show you some right here. Like, this is what the road looks like coming in. And it goes all the way that way. But like, once you get closer to the main road, it's even worse. And this section is like this old paved, but you get some major section where it's just really, really deep potholes. Like 10 times worse than this, going down that way. But definitely boondocking. Yeah, there's a campsite there too. There goes Earl. Yeah, our first night there was actually a person that pulled in here while we were out exploring the area with a car camping right here, which was a little weird since this is like a group site, so that was kind of odd. But I'll take you guys up here in a little bit and show you that road. You got all of these big boulders, a lot of these different ruts. Like, it's even pretty nasty just driving your regular truck on them. But here's the start where it gets really iffy. You got these really big dips in the road, but it keeps getting worse as you get up there. Like, got these big old inclines. But for example though, this is what the section going to the main road looks like. It's a bunch of this stuff. So you definitely have to pay attention to where you're driving. I've seen some vans just bottom out, and you can just hear their rig going right over rocks and stuff. But it's normally the people that come and camp after sunset, which they kind of get what they get since they're not prepared, in my opinion. Yeah, there's Tim and Angie's, the fire pit, my camper, the Herbie mobile. All of this trash was here when we first got here. So there's like veggies, cans. So obviously people don't know how to leave a camp with no trays. So obviously that's not it. And they moved rocks from the fire pit. So broken glass. But yeah, this is my camp for the next week at least, before I have to head down to the North Rim for the job. That comes with full hookups. The only thing I'll have to worry about is getting propane across the street at the lodge. So that should be pretty easy and convenient. Oh, but I do have some bad news that I got to tell you guys about, and I'll probably do that in a different video, because this one's just more focused on camp. Oh. What all do you guys put out when you guys set up camp? Like, if I'm camp long term, then that's when a rug comes out and all that stuff. But when I'm only planning on being somewhere for like 2 weeks, I don't plan on taking a lot of stuff out, because that's just more stuff that I gotta put in. So the most I got is my chair, my solar panels, and one tote. So I had to pull that out when I went to get my water with the bladder. But other than that, I just try to keep it as simple as possible, because that's less stuff that I gotta do. But before I leave, I'm gonna have to do a poopity doopity run. There's a gas station like right down the mountain. They charge $10 to dump, but there's another one that's like 4 miles down the road, and that one's free at a Maverick. But if you guys want to know where I am, pay attention. From where I am camped to the visitor center of Zion is 18 miles. This BLM land has a north side and a south side. And I'm just outside of Hurricane and Laverton, Utah. So I'm not going to tell you exactly where I am, because part of the adventure is finding it. So if you guys want to come here, look on a map. But I think this is going to conclude today's video of my campsite. Super easy. I am getting a lot better solar here than I was in Quartzsite. But until next time, later guys, bye.